Have you heard about the latest drama on The View? It seems like every week the show finds a new way to fall apart. There was a time when The View was the talk of the town, the top morning show that everyone looked forward to. Those days feel like a long time ago. Now, it's full of strong opinions, awkward pauses, and constant drama. In case you're out of the loop, let me catch you up. The ratings for The View are dropping fast, like my gym membership in January. It's as if Sunny, Hostin, started a freefall and forgot to hit the brakes. Meanwhile, Bob Iger from Disney, the guy trying to fix all of Disney's problems, is now stuck dealing with this mess, looking like a cowboy without a rope. Tough job for him. In the middle of all this, Sunny Hostin is stirring up more heat than a hot pepper contest. I'm all for bold opinions, but Sunny is really pushing it. She's been walking on thin ice with Disney and ABC for a while now. Ice that's about to break.
You have a legal note.
I do have a legal note. Thank you, Whoopi. Matt Gaetz has long denied all allegations, calling the claims, quote, invented, and saying in a statement to ABC News that this false smear following a 3-year criminal investigation should be viewed with great skepticism, that DOJ investigation was closed with no charges being brought.
What exactly is Sunny saying that's causing all this buzz? Her recent comments on air have taken the drama to a whole new level, leaving everyone talking. Let's break down what she said recently that's got people on edge. Check out this clip to see for yourself how she's stirring things up and setting the stage for more headline-grabbing moments.
We don't like what was said about Puerto Rico, and we know how to take the trash out, Donald Trump. Trash that has been collecting since 2016, and that's you, Donald Trump. And finally, my fellow Puerto Ricans, trash collection day is November 5th, 2024. Don't forget it.
Sunny's recent actions haven't just caused some tension. They've made their way all the way to the executive boardroom. When you're part of Disney's top show, The View, you can bet the higher-ups are paying close attention. Here's the scoop. Disney and ABC have reached their breaking point. What does that mean? They've cut Sunny's salary from a massive $8 million to $5 million starting in 2025. That's a huge $3 million drop, and those big raises she was supposed to get, which would have bumped her pay up to $12 million. They're off the table now. It's like being promised a fancy cake and then having it taken away before you can even taste it. But it doesn't stop there. Disney and ABC have also stopped her from making guest appearances on other shows to earn extra money. Basically, they've grounded her. No more side gigs for Sunny. So why this sudden crackdown? Inside sources say Disney and ABC are blaming Sunny for The View's slipping ratings. That's a pretty big accusation. The show has always been full of strong opinions, with each host stirring things up. But it seems Sunny's actions have gotten under the producer's skin more than anyone else's. This shift shows how much pressure the show's leadership is under and how high the stakes are for the future of The View. With all these changes, everyone is waiting to see how Sunny responds and what it means for the show's future.
Hostin, over at The View, had some choice words for Brittany Mahomes, who's married to the other Mahomes guy who plays for the Chiefs. She had the temerity to like a Trump post online, and she's been taking shit for it ever since. She wound up posting this defensive tweet saying, God, people are like, you got to settle down. Like, go be a better person and don't jump all over people for just random stuff.
Of course, Sunny isn't staying quiet about all this. Far from it. She's furious and fighting back with accusations of sexism, racism, and misogyny. Whether you agree with her or not, she's playing these accusations like a poker pro, going all in like she's at a Vegas table. It's a bold move, but that's just how Sunny rolls.
Now that he will have almost unfettered power. And so I worry not about myself, actually. I don't worry about my station in life. I worry about the working class. I worry about my mother, a retired teacher. I worry about our elderly and their Social Security and their Medicare. I worry about my children's future, especially my daughter, who now has less rights than I have. I know that as a country, it's very difficult for people to believe that racism and misogyny, they're just alive and well.
Meanwhile, Bob Iger and the Disney team seem unbothered, standing firm as if to say, great, another crisis to handle. Let's be honest, Disney has a lot on its plate right now. Between the struggling streaming service, declining park attendance, and now this View drama, It's hard to imagine how Bob gets any sleep. But back to Sunny. The gossip surrounding her is wild. Word is ABC is seriously considering letting her go. Yep, the firing talk is now on the table. They're even thinking about bringing in someone new who might shake things up and challenge Whoopi and Joy's perspectives. Good luck finding that person. Meanwhile, as Sunny fights to keep her spot, she's sticking to her bold opinions. Reports say executives asked her to tone it down, and she fired back with a solid, nope. You can almost hear her saying, nobody tells me what to do. The reality is, Sunny might need to update her resume, because her future at The View is looking uncertain. But let's take a step back. Is Sunny really the problem here? After all, The View has always thrived on controversy, right?
Is now the person that's going to be
Well,
our
she was
chief
on,
law
well, let me say
enforcement
this. She was
officer?
on television. You know, that's the primary
She's not for television.
requisite.
Look,
I've
she
known her.
was.
At least, listen, everything in life is relative,
Election
people.
denialism is a very big...
People used to tune into The View for the drama. It was like a daytime soap opera, but with coffee cups instead of love triangles. The problem is, somewhere along the way, that magic formula fizzled out. Instead of fostering real conversation, it's turned into one huge dumpster fire. Viewers are tuning out, advertisers are backing away, and poor Bob Iger is stuck trying to save a sinking ship. Honestly, it feels like the entire network is stuck in one of those whack-a-mole games. Solve one problem, and another pops up. First, The View, then Jimmy Kimmel Live, followed by Good Morning America. Can the guy catch a break? So what's the bottom line? Sunny is now dealing with the fallout from her actions, and The View is stuck in an identity crisis. Disney is scrambling to fix things, but at this point, it might be too little, too late. The View seems like it's past its prime, and Sunny is just the latest symbol of a show and a network that can't seem to get things right. What's your take? Do you think Sunny's the antagonist here, or is she just the newest victim of the slow decline of The View?